It's a wonderful evening here in Brands Hatch as we go into the first round of the 2021 Classic Motorsport Hub Gold Star. Good evening and welcome to the Motaquip British Rallycross Grand Prix. So, yes, on the screen you will be able to see the track map as we start our lap. Well, no one's on the track right now, so I'm just gonna talk you through the lap. The start-finish line is at the knife edge, going into Hoppy's drop, as we will be able to see shortly on the camera. Our cameraman was just at the dirty part there, which was fine, but don't worry about that. Around the corner onto the back stretch, into the chicane, onto the front stretch, as you can switch to Alex Miyamoto, who is currently on track, going into paddock turn, down onto the dirty stuff, into the S's, going through the S's, up towards Druid's Hill Bend. Oh, he runs a little bit wide, but that should not be a worry. Up into Druid's Hairpin with his Audi A1 650 horsepower four-wheel drive hatchback. And up onto the dirty stuff, back onto the knife edge, and over the start-finish line we go. That is one lap at the Brands Hatch Rallycross track. So, now before we go into our event, we have the following structure. So we're running a few heats. We have 4 qualifying heats in total, and the first round of qualifying heats is on track right now, preparing. So, hold on, I have to check something real quick before we go.
I'm also here, now that Pascal shut up.
Yes. Hey.
But yeah, I'm in heats 1 and 2. So Pascal's going to take over the commentary for those, and I'll be back in the commentary box for his heats heats 3 and 4, not lap 3 and 4.
Yes. Okay, thank you very much. That was Alex, who you can see on the track, and we're going to switch shortly to heat 1 and 2 in this event. So, just to explain this for a little bit, heats 1 and 2, the cars that are on the server right now will take part in heat 1 and 2. The grid has been determined by random number generator, so that's fine. The grid for heat 2 will be determined by heat 1 results reversed. So we'll have to take a close look on that. Heat 3 will be the second group, and Heat 4 will be the same with Heat 2, but with Heat 3 group. And then we take the times on aggregate, we count them together, and then the top 6 out of those cars will land in the A final. And the then the B final will simply consist of the A final results, but reversed. With that in place, let me just quickly do this. And okay. As we switch now towards the warm-up session, because I still have to set the grid. Here we go. So the qualifying heats are going to be 4.5 lap races, and then the finals will be 6.5 laps.
You might want to explain to the viewers why it's and a half.
Yes, exactly. That's what I want to explain. That's a good idea, actually. Thank you very much. The reason why we are doing 4.5 lap races is because the start-finish line may be on the knife edge, you know, the dirty part. This is where the race is going to finish. But the race starts as Paimon, could you please pan the camera to the right a little bit so to start-finish straight? This is where the race is going to start. This is where the grid will be. We will start here, the cars, and then we're gonna go towards the paddock turn and start the race. That's why it's 4.5 laps.
I interrupt you
So,
to say there is a safety car on the track.
yes, don't worry about that. That's a bug from the track. Don't worry about that. The safety car won't be an issue.
I was going to say, we don't want to
Yes.
repeat Hockenheim.
No. The flag rules are turned to black flag only, so the safety car will not be an issue. Anyway,
Cool.
on to the next session we go. This first heat. Here we go. 4.5 laps, 30 seconds to go, and we get the cars on the grid slowly but surely. All right.
Good luck to our
See, we have
competitors.
yes, 5 cars on the grid now for the first round of Gold Star Racing at Classic Motorsport Hub. So, that music is part of the mod. Okay, we have starters commands, 4 lights, and it's go, go, go! Juan Guerrero leads. No, Joe Gillette is first into paddock turn. No, Joe runs wide. Juan Guerrero is in first place, followed by Alex Miyamoto. Lucas Gomez third. Joe Gillette is flipped over, but he's back on track. He has to rejoin really quickly now. He's taking the Grand Prix course. Oh, that should be... Oh, that's gonna be a risky move because the sector beam is right in the middle of the S's. Anyway, onto the knife edge for the first time goes Juan Guerrero in the lead, followed by Alex Miyamoto in second place. Joe Gillette is in... Wait, Lucas Gomez is in third place. Oh, Alex has just hit the wall a little bit there, going onto the front straight. Joe Gillette is fourth. Fifth and last, rounding up the field, is Axel Putra from Indonesia. Going onto the front straight. Oh, and an accident! And an accident at the back. That is Lucas Gomez. He has hit the tires. He's lost his front wing, his splitter. And that means Axel Putra is now in fourth place. Now, back at the front, Juan Guerrero is leading comfortably. He's going through Druid's Bend, followed by Alex Miyamoto and Joe Gillette. Joe Gillette is right at his heels. He's looking at the inside. He's not quite getting past. The two are now side by side onto the knife edge, and Joe is about to take second place. No, he's not. And here we go, onto Hoppy's drop. Axel Putra is fourth, and Lucas Gomez is fifth. Oh, Alex is defending furiously against Joe Gillette. Into the chicane we go, and Joe is... Oh, he's looking everywhere. He's looking everywhere to get past. And it's not quite sure yet where he's gonna do it. Alex is defending furiously, and, well, I have to say, he's doing it cleanly. That's fine in my books, at least personally. So, meanwhile, Lucas Gomez, he's trying to catch up to Axel Putra. Axel Putra, he actually has no damage on his Volkswagen Golf. Oh, that's a Polo, my bad. And... Oh, here we go, here we go. Alex has hit the wall. He hit the wall. He's lost his front splitter, and he's now behind Joe Gillette. That's incredible development. Oh, and he's taking air. Incredible. Into lap 3 we go. He's going very much sideways. Joe Gillette is into the chicane. Meanwhile, Juan Guerrero in the lead is going through paddock turn. Back onto the actual footage now. We have Alex. Here we go, going into paddock turn. Followed, not quite closely, by Lucas Gomez. And Axel Putra is actually retired. He's actually retired. I have no idea why. His car looks okay. Can we get a replay from that? Oh, it doesn't look okay. What happened there? He went onto the knife edge, into Hoppy's drop. Oh, he just beached it. Oh, that was a big one. That was a big one. Meanwhile, let's look at the front. Let's look at the front of the pack, and that is Juan Guerrero, who has started his last full lap now. He's about 9 seconds ahead of Joe Gillette. Oh, Alex Miyamoto has actually hit the wall, going onto the knife edge. He's now being closely followed by Lucas Gomez. That is unbelievable. All of that happening about almost a full lap behind the leader, who is Juan Guerrero, who's now going through Druid's Bend. For the last time in Heat 1, going onto the knife edge. And Juan Guerrero is quite Well, he's very safe in taking the win. Juan Guerrero wins the first heat of the British Rallycross Grand Prix. Joe Gillette in the 600 horsepower MG Metro 604 takes second place. Lucas Gomez is actually in third place now. What's happened there to Alex? He's just standing still. Meanwhile, okay, Lucas Gomez is going through Druid's turn, and onto the knife edge he goes. Third place is his. But what happened to Alex? He's retired. Okay, very sad ending for Alex. But that's the results of the first heat. And let's see the times in total. I need to write that down before we go into the second race. Wow. Okay, so the winner of the first heat is Juan Guerrero in front of Joe Gillette, Lucas Gomez. Fourth is Alex Miyamoto, and fifth is Axel Putra. Okay. Now, I need to write that down.
While he's writing it down, I should explain.
Yeah, what happened to you there?
Word of advice for those watching: don't try and do Rallycross on a keyboard with no assists. Why I had to retire is because I blew my engine up when I hit a barrier.
Ay. Oh, okay, that's not good.
Yeah, Lucas was right behind me. I clipped the wall at the entry to the pit turn thingy, and yeah, just engine died.
Okay. I'm still writing down for 23.527.
Yeah.
What do we do with a... What do we do with... Oh, just... Well, you get... Okay, you get 5 minutes.
Yay, 5 minutes.
And
yeah, I've literally got...
Axel gets a 6-minute time because he retired a lap before you.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's that. Okay. Where's my microphone? There we go. Okay. Sorry for the heavy hitting of my keyboard there, but oh well. Okay. So we're going into the second heat very shortly now. Okay. And remember, the second heat will consist, the grid for the second heat will consist of the results of the first heat reversed. So, into warm-up we go, so I can set the grid. 1 second.
Let's hope I can defend without crashing this time. Because I've got no pace, so all I can really bank on is holding on for my life. Fun times.
Did I make a typo? Wait. Juan Guerrero. There we go. Okay.
Yeah, should be ready.
Now, okay, we're ready now. I'm just gonna ask the drivers real quick. Are they ready as well? Are you ready, kids? And then we should be go with absolutely no problem whatsoever. Now. All right, into the next heat. Yes, studio feature in OBS. It's not very new, but anyway, let's go. Into the second heat we go, and again, it's looking very great. All right, on pole position for this second heat of the day is Axel Putra. In second place, Alex Miyamoto. Axel and Alex on the first row. Next to them, Lucas Gomez. Fourth place is Joe Gillette. And in fifth place, we have the winner of the first heat, Juan Guerrero. 3 seconds until the start. The marshals clear the grid, and we're ready to go. 1 light, 2 light, 3 light, 4 lights. The engines are revving up, and we're go, go, go. Axel Putra, he's taking the lead very quickly. Juan Guerrero and Joe Gallet they dart forward into turn 1, and there's been a collision between Alex and Joe. Incredible, but they both kept it together. Now, going through the S's into back onto the Grand Prix course into Druid's Bend is Axel Putra. Oh, he's run wide, and Juan Guerrero. Oh no, wait, hold on. There's Joe Gallet. He spun around. Joe Gallet is now in last place. Axel Putra has he's hit the tire barrier. He has to back up now. Wow, incredible. Going across the finish line for the first time is Juan Guerrero, and he's hit the wall. He's lost his front wing. Alex Miyamoto's in second place. Joe Gallet has spun again. And Lucas Gomez is in third place. Meanwhile, Axel Putra in the Volkswagen 550 horsepower Volkswagen Polo is in 5th place. Incredible. This race is, well, what can I say? Oh, hold on, what can I say? Well, except for that Alex has flipped his car. He's gonna get back onto track, however, in a few seconds time. Here we go. And, well, we're not even 1.5 laps into the race. Here's a replay of Alex flipping his car. He's going sideways, oh, he's hit the wall. He's going sideways into, okay, that's what happened there. Wow, that's very unfortunate. Back onto the live feed, however, please, we have, well, Alex is in last place, sadly. Juan Guerrero is in first place. He's leading again. We're in lap 2 of 4. Joe Gallet is second. Axel Putra is in third place. Lucas Gomez is in 4th. And Alex is in 5th place. So, I need to check something because it seems like... Yes. Okay, that makes sense. So Alex has gotten 1 lap down, it seems, to for the game, because he missed the sector beam. Which is unfortunate. Here we have on screen, oh, look at that! Sideways action for Axel Putra across the knife edge. Joe Gallet is on the back straight. He's trying to catch up to Juan Guerrero as best he can. And meanwhile, Alex is, he lost his rear wing as well, going into Hoppy's drop. Keep it on the track, mate. Juan Guerrero is leading into lap 3. Behind him, Joe Gallet. Axel Putra is in 3rd place. Lucas Gomez in 4th. And sadly, well, looks like Alex has actually retired. And what's that? Is that Lucas? Is that Lucas Gomez spinning? He's actually going through the S's already. So I think you're in replay still. Paimon.
Yeah, you're in replay mode.
Yeah, oh my goodness. Meanwhile, we're on the final lap. Juan Guerrero is leading the race. Paimon, get back to life, please. Thank you. Juan Guerrero is leading the race in front of Joe Gallet as they go into the S's. Joe Gallet is going into paddock turn very cleanly. Axel Putra is actually in 3rd place. In 4th place, it's Lucas Gomez. So, you can safely say Juan Guerrero, as he goes now onto the knife edge, is taking his 2nd heat win of the day, and therefore he's basically guaranteed a spot in the finals. Joe Gallet is coming home 2nd, and he's across the line as well. Axel Putra is coming home 3rd, a well-deserved 3rd place for the Indonesian driver in the Volkswagen Polo. Well, let's see if he actually gets into the final, because that's going to be an interesting one on aggregate. And there he goes, blows up his engine again, and there comes Lucas Gomez in the Citroën. Oh boy, I was expecting him to be a little bit more calm when he comes to the finish line. Well, anyway, so that's the results of the 2nd heat. Juan Guerrero with a 3-minute 55.7. Joe Gallet comes 2nd with 4 minutes 2. Axel Putra is third with 4 minutes 12, and Lucas Gomez comes home with 4 minutes 19. And looking at that, well, I don't really need to do calculations. The grid for the top three for the A final are gonna be Juan Guerrero, Joe Gillette, and Lucas Gomez, because they actually finished the first heat. Axel Putra didn't finish. He finished. He had to retire in the second lap in the first heat, so that's why he got the time penalty. And even though he finished ahead of Lucas Gomez, he does not seem to be able to get into the A final. So, okay. We're now a little bit behind schedule, I think. And that means I have to restart my game because I don't want to drive in window mode. And, well, Alex, you take it away from here. Good luck.
Yeah, indeed. Less said about my performance, the better, I think. But yeah, we're going to get underway with the heats 3 and 4 with our new set of 5 drivers, providing they join, of course, because, you know, organising this is a bit of a faff, but should be okay. And yeah, just wait to get them in, and we'll be underway very shortly. But as I'm sure you saw there, the gaps are a little bit bigger because of the, you know, the skill gap and, you know, people like me running just absolutely retarded combinations. But hey ho, it's still enjoyable for everyone, and we'll see what happens with our new group of drivers in Group 2, and yeah, all coming shortly.
Well, and I also have to say, so Halil is already on the server, which is very nice. I'm starting my game right now, and Matt is also coming on, which is very nice.
Are we waiting on?
That's a good. Hold on.
I'll have a look for you.
Tyler and Marcel. And it looks like Tyler's not even coming on, so that's gonna be a great one.
Yeah. DNS.
Well, let's see. I need to go on my phone. Because the thing is, again, and the grid for Heat 3, it would be Tyler Bale on pole position if he, you know, if he gets a move on. And that's definitely also going to have consequences in future because he has failed to attend just about every single race he has entered so far in any series. Which is, personally, if I may just take off the commentator hat and get put on the admin hat, you know, that's quite a no-go in my opinion.
Yeah.
But, and also, oh god, now I'm gonna really have to pull out the who's on the server now as well. Marcel, very nice. Okay, so it's only a matter of
Matt and
myself. Well, our games are loading, so my game is loading because I had to restart it, and yeah, there we go. I've got a black screen now, which means the game is loading. Okay, what was I gonna? Sorry, I lost the plot a little bit, Alex. Where was I?
Sorry, I wasn't paying attention either.
Okay. Oh yeah, about Tyler.
Yeah.
Well, we only have 10 entrants, and the point system for our races here in the Gold Star is that the top 10 get points. But given that he didn't even bother turning a single lap on the practice server, I'm gonna be very reluctant of giving him even the single point for finishing last. So there's that
Yeah,
little bit.
don't give him any points if you know.
I mean,
In a race, you don't give someone a point who didn't start; they wouldn't be classified. So, and Pyman, I'm questioning what's going on in the main chat in the game. Oh right,
okay.
silly Russian man.
All right, guys. Okay, good. All right. Now we're just waiting for Matt to come online. Because, well, as I said, Tyler is. He hasn't said anything. So as I said, that's gonna have some consequences, even as far as you know, future racing goes. Like I'm not gonna be willing to just to give him a car and just have to have that to have that seat go to waste because he can't be in all to be frank, he can't be asked to uh show up, you know. Anyway,
Yeah, it's a pain in the ass, and it's yeah.
okay. Just waiting for Matt now. I got news his game is loading, so we should be go in about 3 minutes time. And well, Alex, have fun doing your best Murray Walker because I will have to mute my microphone.
Yes,
Have fun.
will do.
Hold on, I
I
actually
mean,
need to alt tab out of the game because fucking friggin' Discord. Okay, thank you. Okay, I'll see you later.
yep. Well, I'm alone now, and I don't know about a Murray Walker impression. I will certainly try somewhat, but yeah, as Pascal said, there's not really much to talk about. We're just waiting on one more driver, and we'll order the grid and get. Well, Pascal's left, but he's removing penis or something. I don't know. His game's crashed. Yeah, removing penis. This is probably a good point to say that his game's not crashed because he alt-tabbed. It's because his 7 terabytes of child porn just wouldn't respond, and yes. Will that get us banned from from YouTube? It's fine. 2 mad streams on YouTube, so I'm sure it's fine. Anyway, Pascal's back. Just waiting on Matt. I've already said all of this. Penis banana. Yeah, sure. I said that Pascal didn't. His game didn't crash because he alt tabbed. It's because his 7 terabytes of child porn wasn't responding. Anyway, we're sort of on track now, as you can see on the bottom right of the screen. If yeah, I'm gonna be dead. Oh, yeah. Okay, never mind. It's not being shown. What you do need to know, I guess, is that there are people on the circuit just practicing while we're waiting, and as the are you on the server or on my stream? On the stream. As the what can we call him if we can't call him the child porn man? Okay, B-Tech Hitler is out on track. Doing a nice drift around Druids into, I don't remember, this is the knife edge now. He's on a wheel, so he's got a, considerable advantage for this kind of thing. As I'm literally getting like 2 FPS on the stream, but I can still see. But yeah, music, penis music. And yeah. As I've got a texting commentary team. Oh. Well, perhaps we can not look at Pascal and have a look at some of our other drivers, because, yes. Pascal kinda ugly, not gonna lie. Okay, guess we're gonna continue watching Pascal. Wait, who is this then? Oh no! Right, it seems that I thought B-Tech Hitler was, I don't know, the fascist dictator from Romania or whatever. And, yes, it's Marcel Jehoda we're actually watching. Alex Funny, yes, I agree. So yeah, as I've been reminded, Halil is in the Subaru, Marcel is in the Mitsubishi, and Pascal is in the Saab. Here is the Subaru of Halil. Nice drift. These guys are actually looking better than the drivers in the first heat, I would say. Nice and clean, I'd say, and all of that good stuff. So getting a little bit of air as he goes over the jump there. Indeed. Of course, we must remember that Halil is from the funniest nation in the world, of course, Turkey. We do love a bit of Turkey here. So we have B-Tech Hitler, the fascist dictator from Romania, and Erdogan. Funny. Yes. Yeah, I'll stop now. Well, I don't know what else to talk about. We're just waiting for Matt, you know. I'm not going to have my old Hockenheim existential crisis. So, you know. Once Matt gets his arse in the server, then we'll, you know, focus on the races in hand, you know. Heats 3 and 4 as Halil stops. Okie dokie, what's happened there? Okie dokie. Alex, tell a joke. Yeah, sure. Riddle me this. I'm loud and I'm loud and obnoxious. I like music that rhymes. I make up a fraction of the population, but commit half of the crimes. Who am I? I hope someone clips that afterwards. Hey, blame Matt for not getting here on time, like, bruh. Like, actually, bruh. Okay, the stream hasn't crashed, that's great. We're just, doing the yes. It's just my chat won't load, so I can't see what's going on, really. But it seems that we're gridding up. So finally we're gonna... Yeah, indeed, Matt is here. Finally. So, they're lined up on the grid, as you can see. Engine is revving. Can't see the lights because yes. And we're underway. It's a good start from the Saab of Pascal Mikula. It looks like Halil's going for a wide line. The RS200 of Matt squeezing through the middle. He's in third, but it seems that Pascal Mikula has the lead for the time being. As there's bodywork there, it looks like it was from Marcel. Marcel indeed is going to have a look at the inside of Pascal. Not quite going to get past as Marcel runs it wide, going on to the knife edge or whatever it's called. Pascal leads from Marcel, from Matt, from Halil. So far so good, other than a little bit of bodywork that came flying off of one of the cars through the pit lane now and in towards Paddock Hill. But yeah, the ideal start really for Pascal Mikula, and as well for Marcel Jehoda. He's doing a very good job so far. Indeed, I can see he's missing a front splitter, so it must have been his bodywork. It looks to me that Halil has dropped a little way back, so he must have made some sort of mistake. Same too, perhaps with Matt. As we can see Matt jumping over the hill now, as we'll enter lap 2 of the race. You know, Jehoda is not being gapped, to be honest. I think Jehoda can find a little bit more pace, or Mikula makes a mistake. We could be seeing a battle for position in this heat. But of course, remember, these races are, you know, it's an aggregate of the 2 heats that we do in terms of time. So actually, your track position doesn't matter too much. It's all about how quickly you complete the race. But as you can see, Jehoda not too far away from Mikula. I reckon that gap has decreased as we enter the 3rd lap of 4. Or at least I hope it's the 3rd lap of 4. Pascal runs it a little bit wide, and the Lancer sideways. Really could be a battle here. I'd love to see it. as I can see that Matt Sibagnoni has dropped to last, as there's the overtake. Marcel Jehoda up the inside of Paddock Hill of Pascal, narrowly misses hitting the tyre stack there. I think Pascal's going to look to get straight past. No! Marcel Jehoda runs it wide into Druids, and that gives back Pascal the lead of the race. It looks to me that he's going a little bit edgy, Marcel, as we enter the final lap. Over the crest once again. Pascal runs it a little bit wide. Marcel takes a tighter line. There could have been a tiny bit of contact there, perhaps. As you can see, Marcel, they're trying to run it too wide as they go through the pits. This really is a fantastic race. Oh my goodness me. As we see drifting into Paddock Hill. Contacts made. Oh my goodness me. So, it's going to be Druids. Marcel's surely going to take a look at the inside. Indeed he does. I don't blame him, as there's going to be a move. It looks like Pascal's going to run it all the way around the outside. Takes the tighter line into the final corner. And it's going to be Pascal who defends. And Marcel Jehoda, well fought. No cigar. Second place for him. We then wait for Halil Sahin, and it seems that Matt Sibagnoni has retired from the race for whatever reason. But as you can see on the mini-map, Halil crosses the line now. And a good heat, I will say. Great battle for the win. And, yeah, very enjoyable. We're trying to rewind, it seems, to... yeah, indeed. Here's Matt. Too much wheel. No, he's going to turn in too early. And indeed, front splitter gone. Probably some suspension damage. All of that kind of stuff. And that is Heat 3, everyone. We now regroup for Heat 4. Where the grid is reversed, of course, and yeah, all of that good stuff. So, Matt Sibagnoni will be starting on pole, followed by Halil Sahin, Marcel Jehoda, and Pascal Nicula. Is the stream better now? It seems to me to be better. So, just a small wait before we get underway once more. And, yeah, could go either way, I think, because Jehoda and Pascal look pretty close in terms of pace. Perhaps Marcel has a tad bit more pace. I would also say that, you know, in the final, we're going to be looking at Pascal, Jehoda, Guerrero, and Gillett for the win. Any one of those four can win with a good race, I think. But we will see. Stay strong, Marcel. Just reading the chat to see if I can report on anything else. Penis Banana, hi best mod, say my name. Christian Alpha there. Oh, fuck. Wait, not fuck. I'm stupid, right. Marcel is not Romanian. I'm stupid. Yeah, it's Alpha that is Romanian. And, yeah. Big brain time. Marcel is Slovakian, I'm stupid. Anyway, right. On the grid for Heat number 4. As I've already said, the grid order, you don't need me to repeat that. Let's see what we're going to do. hear the engines on overrun, and lights are out, and away we go. And already Pascal gets damaged. Don't know if he was expecting such a slow getaway from Matt, as Halil absolutely gets turn one wrong. It seems that Matt has already given up the positions to the two main protagonists, and it is Pascal Mikula who leads. Fourth to first, as Jehoda gets past. So Jehoda takes the lead now, and it's going to be a resumption of the battle that we saw in heat number 3, I think. Unless Pascal can't keep up with Jehoda, which is entirely possible. It seems that Jehoda has a little bit more speed, as Mikula goes quite deep on the brakes there, manages to get it stopped, but really making the most of that, gets it nice and sideways through turn 1. Braking, getting it in. It looks to me that the gap is staying more or less the same. Good opening lap though, as we're going to go in towards the left-hander now. Looks like Pascal went a little wide. No, not quite. Gap's closed up as we enter lap 2. Over the hill then, and we're going to have a look back. It seems that Matt's not having a fun time, but he's in third. So Halil also not having a fun time. And Jehoda still leads this race. Pascal Mikula, what can he do? He's more or less on the back. I don't think he's quite close enough to make an overtake yet. But and it seems that Jehoda's a little bit quicker through this S section. But Mikula quicker through the hairpin and this coming corner. As you can see, gap is closing down. And yes, on to lap 3. I feel like Pascal's going a little bit slower through the jump this time. But nevertheless, we move. Still, Marcel Jehoda holding on, managing the pressure of having CMH's finest behind. As he's looking up the inside, gets it very sideways. I think we're going to see a move here from the Saab driver. Is he going to look up the inside at Druids? Yes, he has a little look. And it seems that Jehoda's run it wide. And that is going to leave the door open for Pascal to get past. And in fact, Jehoda cuts back through the left-hander across the line to start the final lap of the race. And what can Pascal do? He's looking super tight there, trying to get every morsel of grip out of those tyres. Runs it a little deep, and that might cost his exit. And he's going to look up the inside into Paddock Hill. There is contact. And indeed, Pascal slows down to give... Oh, not quite. What's going to happen here? It seems Marcel Jehoda is going to defend. He cannot run it wide here. He's going to leave the door open for Pascal. But Pascal goes up the inside. There's a little bit of contact. And it's going to be Pascal Mikula who wins heat number 4. Oh, Marcel, he did everything he could. He led most of the race, but got pipped at the final hurdle. And yeah, good job from 2 front runners there. Another fantastic heat. Matt Stubagnoni isn't going to finish once more. Halil Sahin is going to finish third once more. Of course, positions don't matter, it's your finishing time, and now it's going to be Pascal's job to calculate an aggregate for this group and calculate who is going to make it into what final. As Halil Sahin goes through the car park route. That's an interesting... Jesus, he scared me.
Sorry. Let me just reset the whole weekend real quick. Okay. the grid. Let me just get that real quick. So the grid. Who were the top 3 from the first heat again? I actually. Hold
It
on.
would be Guerrero, Gillett, and
Oh yeah.
Gomez.
Oh yeah. Okay. I will post it in the announcements. The grid for the heat number, final number 1. So the first, okay, pole position for the A final will be. Well, actually, with the 355 and the 358 will be myself.
Yo, penis music. Yeah, Paimon. Oh fuck, wait, no fuck, yes.
Hey, come on.
This is a bro moment.
Who was the third in the first heat? Was it Lucas?
Yes, Lucas.
Okay. Okay. So the grid for the A final will consist of myself, Juan Guerrero in second, third place Marcel Yahoda, fourth place Joe Gillett, fifth place Lucas Gomez, and sixth place Halil Sahin.
Yep, indeed, that is true. I assume you're not going to be commentating the.
Oh no, actually no. I just wanted to. Okay. So what? Now we're waiting. We have a little bit of a break. Waiting for the other 3 drivers to appear.
You absolutely love to see it. So, I held a building competition in my server, and the the task was to build a bridge. Someone sent me a track instead. Just a bridge and a track. There's a slight difference, but anyway.
Paimon, can you please stop spamming that in the chat? Like, I would love that. Thank you.
Why did Alex just moan on the stream? No, I didn't. What? I'm confused. Why am I being bullied? Oh wait, that was ages ago.
Okay, Joe is on the server, which is great. Now, the final will be 6.5 laps. I need to set that. So we're just waiting now for Lucas Gomez. So.
Yes, we're waiting for the Piler man. Reno and Reno. Yes, we're waiting for Reno.
Okay. Anyway, so the final races will be over 6.5 laps. The procedure has been explained already earlier. As we have Juan Guerrero going out on track. Okay, he's perfectly entitled to do that.
Okay. Thank you, our favourite fascist Romanian in the hood. Yes.
And just waiting for Lucas now.
Yes, I called Marcel the fascist Romanian, but I meant you. I'm stupid.
Anyway,
Yo, Balkans, they're all the same. I mean, Macedonia is Greece, and
hey, hey, hey,
Kosovo is
hey, 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 hey.
Serbia, and...
So,
And Turks are cockroaches. Lucas
okay,
is coming.
Lucas Gomez is coming. That's good. So we again, as I said, we have 6.5 laps for this event, for this final races. Again, the A final will be the normal grid that we have determined from the times from the qualifiers. And again, I'll read them out real quick so that we know where we stand. Pole position will be myself, Pascal Nicola. Second place on the front row will be taken by Juan Guerrero. And third place will be taken by Marcel Yahoda, who did a wonderful job in the qualifier heats. I have to say that myself because Marcel, honestly, he didn't expect himself to be fast, but he almost won the second heat, and he did a really good job. Fourth place is Joe Gillett in the MG Metro 6R4. Fifth place, Lucas Gomez. Sixth place, Halil Sahin. So, now, Alex, I hope you can do a better and good professional job in commentating, because I will mute myself now and set the grid. Now, let's get onto the A final, and well, as I said, also the B final will be A final results but reversed, and from that we will take the grand winner of the whole event. So let's go.
Yeah. Gnacker, I see the mark. And that's Pascal gone, and we're on towards our first final. Going to warm up now so we can set the grid. And you know the drill by now, hopefully, for the probably like 2 people that are actually watching this. But yeah, good luck everyone, and yeah, I'm trying to think of a movie reference, but I can't. As you can see in the live chat, people's positions are being moved, and will be underway in a matter of a moment. I'll read out the grid once we're on. I'll read out the grid. 6.5 laps. Yes, this is not 4.5. So more laps, more chances for people to like bin it into a tree, but it also means more chance for battling, as we've seen. So gracefully from Pascal and Marcel, and literally no one else because everyone else has been spread out. 30 seconds. As they made their way to the grid, your order for the race is... there we go. Right, it is Mikula, Guerrero, Jahoda, Gillett, Gomez, and Sahin. Just wanted to get that right. And we have to get underway. As we're underway, bad start from the Citroen at the back, but it's a good start from our boy Marcel Slovak Jahoda. As it looks to me that Guerrero's looking up the inside as they go through the first couple S's. In fact, that's Pascal, not Jahoda. I'm stupid. They both got white and green cars. Shit. Running quite wide there is Mikula. Still going to hold the lead though, as it's a good start from our top 4. These are the guys that I thought would be our main competitors today, as that's a very ballsy move from Jahoda, and he's knocked Guerrero out of the way. That is pretty poor and I'm sure that we'll have to give him a penalty. And it seems that Guerrero's flipped and caused Lucas Gomez-Tamba to run into him. But anyway, in fact, Jehoda has found his way into the lead as Pascal and Joe are having a battle. I think that was contact there. Oh, dearie me, what will we do with you, Marcel Slovak Jehoda? But anyway, he's going to cross the line there. Start lap 2 in the lead, followed by Mikula and Gillett. Sahin, good 4th place. I wouldn't expect that, to be honest, from him, but he's doing a good job. Very clean driving from him, it seems. Getting round what I hope to do, but I'm craps on my keyboard with no assists, so yep. But as that's a big mistake from Mikula, surely. You can see how much air he got by running wide. He's given up some time to Gillett. As I've just remembered I had got food like an hour ago and it's still in the kitchen. Shit. But guess I'm having a cold toasty in an hour then. But anyway, I'm actually going to get booted out of my commentary job. I swear I'm just making it interesting. It's comedy, my friends. As there, big mistake from Pascal, runs it wide again. Joe Gillett, contact, but he gets past. As Jehoda isn't quite getting away. He's got a comfortable-ish lead though. As well as that, there's going to have to be defense from Joe Gillett, and he's actually left the door open into Paddock Hill, and that has allowed Pascal Mikula back into P2. Joe's not going to give up that easily though, I can almost certainly say so. Both of them running a little bit wide through there. I think you want to kind of hug it as tight as possible through Druids. So we're going to enter the final lap of the race. Now, I mean, it shouldn't change anything that, Jehoda, pushing Guerrero out of the race more or less. It was an accident. I don't see why he shouldn't move on to the final, because I think that the top 3 here will move on to the final, if that's how this works. Oh wait, no it isn't. That's how World Rallycross works. We just reversed the grid for the B final. Anyway, it seems that Pascal is going to get very, very close, but finally it seems that that was a close finish. I think Marcel did win it finally. Wait, no. There's one more lap. Guys, I can count. Oh wait, it's 6 laps. I'm dumb. Never mind, we're on lap 5. I'm tired, okay. I can't... But anyway, Pascal has got past. So they go through the S's for the penultimate time. Marcel looking racy as ever. Joe Gillett slightly falling off the back. And it seems that Marcel has dropped a little bit of time in that final sector as he almost goes over the knife's edge. That would have been painful. But he stays on the track. And unfortunately, that mistake has cost him quite a bit of time. And it looks like Pascal is going to win the heat. I almost thought Marcel hit the barrier there, going through the pit lane chicane. Almost rhymes. As Joe Gillett, I think he's not going to quite have enough to catch back up to Marcel. As Pascal runs it slightly wide, not the quickest line through the final sector, but it doesn't matter, he's going to take the race win. Oh, shit, Joe, no. Just before the checkered flag, Joe makes a mistake there. I think he just got it too, yeah, turns it too early. and hits the inside wall. Doesn't matter though, because he's so far ahead of fourth that it doesn't even matter. And that's that. Mikula wins, followed by Jehoda, followed by Gillett. Guerrero's going to finish fourth, despite being on his roof, like on lap 1 or something. Halil Sahin is going to finish fifth. And the other driver, Gomez, finishes last. Seems to have retired at some point. As I've just noticed, I have another ping in the GS chat. 8 people watching. Oh God. Eight people watching. Well, okay then. I thought it would only be a couple, but it seems like people are enjoying watching this Rallycross event, and thank you for coming and watching it. I hope you've enjoyed some of what's happened. We still got one heat to go, one race to go. It's the B final, where the results from the A final will be reversed. And yes, indeed. So we wait for the order to be decided and all of that. It was 13 people watching. Christ. Well, that's cool and all, but could anyone solve my riddle from earlier? I'm only joking. See, the grid positions are being changed now, it seems. As we know, it's literally just going to be a reverse grid, and a winner from the event will get chosen by the aggregate time, I believe. As Pascal said, thank you guys for taking part. I'm glad we got some fun out of it. Indeed we did, but I also died multiple times, so for me it wasn't the most fun to drive in. But, I mean, keyboard gang, represent. After this racist session, I will uninstall the mod. Lucas. It do be a racist session. You drinking your fuel on the way round, or what, joke? I can, Alex. Christian wins. He solved the riddle. You want the answer? Join CMH for more races. I mean races, not racism. We can do that too if you want, though. I can also give you a foot massage. But anyway, 10 seconds till the start. Yes, indeed, I do like feet. And, lights are on. Doing your mum. And we're away. Not the best start from Citroen's Lucas Gomez, unfortunately. And it looks to me that Guerrero has taken the lead. It looks that like Halil has... oh no. Well, Joe Gillett has spun it through the left-hander there, part of the S's. He's going to be out of contention now. And I was going to say that Halil just dropping back as he goes through the S's. But yeah, Joe Gillett, half spin really. Anyway, leading the race so far, Juan Guerrero, followed by Marcel Jehoda, followed by Pascal Mikula, followed by Halil Sahin and Joe Gillett and Gomez. So instead of looking at the back, although that looks pretty spicy going through the chicane too wide, the leaders are what we're going to be focusing on. Juan Guerrero has got himself a little bit of a lead in his, I believe it's a Ford RS 200, yeah it is. and they've been fighting every single heat. It's of course Jehoda and Mikula. They'll be hoping that they can try and catch up to Juan Guerrero. But yes, oh no, oh dearie me. It seems that Jehoda has decided that he wants to hug the wall, and he does so, losing his front splitter. That's going to lose him a ton of time. It's going to lose him second place in the race. Juan Guerrero, I think he's untouchable at the moment. That is a gap and a half. Mikula given second place by Jehoda there. Jehoda succumbing to the pressure. And it looks to me that this might be the way it finishes unless Joe Gillett can somehow catch up with Marcel Jehoda here. You know, I reckon he can, to be honest. Maybe Jehoda's picked up some damage as we go back on board with Pascal Mikula. You know, technically the fastest. That's a beautiful Scandi flick through the chicane. I don't think it's the quickest though. And as you can see, Jehoda trying to hold on from Gillett. Not a bad job so far. Tries to go up the inside. I think he's going to make it work. There's smoke everywhere. That's from Pascal Mikula. Juan Guerrero entering lap 4, I believe. Mikula is going to hold on to second unless he does something stupid like that. Deary me, Pascal Mikula makes a mistake. Pretty much had a confirmed second place, if you ask me. And now drops to third. Joe Gillett is now unlikely. That's a word. Unlikely. Yes, it's unlikely that you would have seen Joe Gillett leading after lap 1. Wait, what am I saying? Anyway, Juan Guerrero has the mother of all leads. Joe Gillett looks to have gapped Mikula, and Marcel Jehoda just simply cannot quite keep up. As that Lucas Gomez on the outside of the turn there, it looked to me that it was. As there's an accident, it is Gomez and Sahin. Oh god, what has happened here? Well, they're in their own world. And so is Juan Guerrero, who enters the final lap of the race. Oh no. Oh no. Wait, that's Sahin. Wait, who is this? Oh, Sahin. Where, I've actually lost the plot. I'm gonna get fired. Tom and Mama love her. Mama on TV or YouTube. Penis music. Kekma, kekma, kekma. Anyway, I want to die. Guerrero coming through the S for the final time. Please tell me it's the final lap. I don't want to get anything more wrong. And round Druids for the final time. Oh, I'm looking on the mini map. We could pan to Juan Guerrero going along the back straight, and he wins the final, the B final. As Joe Gillett comes second, Mikula third, Jehoda fourth, as there is a cluster at the top of the hill. Everyone having a nice, oh no. He has committed Michael Schumacher. And the final two drivers, I don't think, they might not even be on the same lap, but oh well, it seems to me that Halil Sahin going to finish 5th, with Gomez 6th, and that's the final race. I won. Don't tell me they haven't finished. Clock and balls. Please pit. Yes, he's pitting. Okay, race is over as he drives through a collisionless building. You love to see it. But yeah, that's that. I think what's going to happen now is the aggregate is calculated. And indeed, we get a result. Well, I hope we get an aggregate and a winner is decided, but...
Okay, yeah.
Hello.
Yes, hello, I'm back. Let me just quickly check.
Yeah, my food is in the kitchen. It's been in the kitchen for 1.5 hours. But yes, penis music,
alright.
anyway.
Yeah, we have some results. Let me just check real quick. Juan has... Okay, from the finals, we have the following results on aggregate. The winner of the finals is, well, that's actually me. Hold on, I need to count it together because it's okay. The first race results are, myself 5 minutes 32.724. Second place was Marcel Yahoda with a 5:33.308. Third place, Joe Gillett with a 5:39.312. Fourth place, and this is important, Juan Guerrero, 5 minutes 58.483. Fifth place, Halil Sahin with a 6 minute 12.195. And sixth place, Lucas Gomez, DNF, so he rounds up to an even 7 minutes. Now heat number, the B final results, okay? And this is important because Juan won by quite a margin, 7 seconds over myself, so he won with a 5 minutes 27.356. Joe Gillett finished second with a 5:32.856. Myself, I finished third with a 5:34.299. Marcel Yahoda finished fourth with a 5 minutes 39.189. Halil Sahin finished fifth with a 6 minutes 6.301, and Lucas Gomez finished sixth with a 6 minutes 7.724. So, looking at the total, looking at the complete results, the aggregate results from the finals, okay? Juan won the second heat, the B final, basically, by quite a margin. Sadly, he finished the first heat with a 5 minutes 58. So the total results are gonna be myself in first place, ahead of... hold on, I actually need to check. I actually need to calculate that on a thousandth of a second level because Joe and Marcel are really close together with that time. So 5 minutes 33, 10 minutes, 11 minutes, 11 minutes and 12 seconds for Marcel. It's Joe Gillett in second place with a 11 minutes and 11 seconds. Yeah, as Joe said it already in the Discord chat, the gap between himself and Marcel Yahoda is 0.2 of a second. So that one was too close to call, basically. So Joe Gillett finishes second in the final with an 11 minute 13 seconds low, and a little bit behind him, so 0.2 on the aggregate. Third place is in that case Marcel Yahoda with a 11 minutes 13 and just a few tenths behind Joe Gillett. Fourth place is... hold on. That's
It'd be Juan Guerrero, wouldn't it?
Yes. Juan Guerrero finishes 4th place in the finals. 5th place is Halil Sahin. 6th place is Lucas Gomez. So looking at the rest of the field. Okay, I need to look at the rest of the field because I forgot it. Okay, here we go. Looking at the rest of the field, 7th place would be yourself, Alex.
Me?
Yes.
Oh. How?
You didn't retire. You know you only retired once, and then your time penalty was very low. 7th place would be yourself, if I'm not wrong. 8th place would then be, I think, Axel, and last place would be Matt, because he retired, I think, in each of his heats, which is not that good. Anyway, did Paimon already stop the stream?
No idea. I want my food.
Okay. All right. To wrap this turbulent
Oh, my nose.
broadcast up, this was the first round of the 2021 Classic Motorsport Hub Gold Star. I want to thank everyone for watching. Upcoming at CMH, we have the 1991 Spanish Grand Prix, which is next week. I need to put up the race thread for that. Next week we have the 1991 Spanish Grand Prix. This is going to be the F1 1991 season finale. After that is another open race. 2 weeks behind that we have, and that's going to be important, and I think many people are going to like that, except those that were actually there when it happened, the 2005 United States Grand Prix. So this is the second open race this year for us, for everyone to join the 2005 FIA Formula One Grand Prix of the United States of America at Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Following that, we have the third open race of our season, as we head to Silverstone and drive the old 1973 Formula Ford in the 1973 Silverstone Super Sprint event. And after that, we're going to go driving Formula 5000. So, to wrap this one up, I want to thank everyone who drove here and who attended for a somewhat clean race. I want to thank everyone who watched, who decided to tune in and give their 2 cents to the events here. And yeah, from Brands Hatch with a wonderful, wonderful sunshine, even after we've lost body panels over body panels. It's so long from Brands Hatch. We'll see you next week.